Hi guys. Okay, so I had a date, right? Yeah. So I've been going on a lot of dates. And yeah. So the guy is British, right? And we had a great time. So he kept telling me throughout the date, he was like, I can't wait to kiss you at the end of this date. And I'm just like, well, I don't know who told you that was going to happen, but when we get there, we'll get there. So as we're eating our meal, he was, I don't know, I was eating a fry or something. And we went out to lunch. And so I was eating my fry. I'm a slow eater because I have a choking hazard. I choke very easily. So he's just saying little slick things. And I'm just like, oh, why are you talking like that? Because this is not that. Trust and believe. So he just kept saying, you know, I need you to stop doing that with your mouth. I was like, well, what am I doing with my mouth? I'm just eating. He was like, it's just so sultry and so sexy. I'm just like, all right, now, you pushing it. I know you from across the pond, but let me tell you something. Over here, we don't do that. Not with me. Don't do that. Because you was doing good. Now, don't mess it up. So we finish eating, we're talking, we're walking, and just laughing. I mean, we really had great chemistry. Then, skip a bunch of stuff we're not going to talk about. Then, we're walking some more, and he starts asking me about some immigration stuff. So I told him what I knew about it and pointed him in the right direction. So he said, okay, thanks. That was that. Moving on. So then he goes, he's like, I said, well, I need to go because it was starting to get late. I said, I need to go. I got to get back home so I can, you know, finish my work day. So he goes, okay, well, can I go with you? And I was like, excuse you? He's like, yeah. He said, well, can I just come and watch you work? And I said, no, you can't. He was like, why? Are you afraid? Do you want to strip me down and search me down? I was like, no, I don't. But you're not going home with me. And so he goes, well, I can watch you work. No, he said, while you work, I can cook for you, cook dinner. I said, no, I'm good, thanks. I said, I got stuff to do after I'm done working. I ain't got nothing to do. But he was not coming. I was adamant about that. Because I had just watched this video on, what was it, TikTok. They was talking about this, like, signs that somebody wants to be, like, he wants to be a, what they call it, basically, they want to stay at your house. You're not doing that. I don't do that. Baby, a toothbrush is too much for me. You got to go. You are not my man. I just met you today, honey. Just met you. It was our first date. First date. Literally. And you think you coming to the house? Sir, if you don't get thee behind me, Satan. So then I said, no, you know, I'm not comfortable with that. You don't need to do all that. So then we're going on talking. So then he was like, well, I can come next weekend. No, he said I can come over this weekend. I said, well, I have plans already. I'm busy every day of the weekend. Got stuff to do. Can't do it. So he was like, well, I can come and stay next weekend. You know, you can't come stay at all. The key word is stay. This is not sitting well with my spirit. You can't stay at all. So I said, you can come drive over and we could go on a date and you can go back to your house, wherever you live, and I can go to my place. Well, I just want to see where you live. I will send you a picture of the walls, but you cannot come to my house and I cannot tell you where I live. Oh, well, what's the problem? I said, the problem is you're doing too much. I said, I'm not that forward in my relationships. I said, you're moving a little fast for me. Oh, you American girls. I said, well, you can say whatever you want to say, sir, but I'm just not going to be that fast with you. It's just not for me. So he's just, you know, trying to do everything in his willpower to get me to do what he wants me to do. So I'm just like not having it, right? So then he kisses me. So I'm like, okay, you know, it's cool. So then his hand starts to move on my thigh. And so I grab his hand and I'm like, all right, let's cool it. You creeping up on some stuff and we not gonna do that. So then he's like, why? He said, let my hand go. I said, I'm not letting your hand go. So before he had kissed me, we were out walking, because by now, at this point, we're sitting in my car, before I was going to leave. And so before we had got to my car, we were standing out on the water, talking and stuff. And so, I can't believe this. And so, I don't know what happened. I can't remember how it happened, but he went to hug me or something. And he felt I don't know what he was trying to do, but he somehow grabbed my waist. And he said, oh my God, do you have a gun? And I said, yes, I do. He goes, oh. And so he was like, well, what are you carrying? So I told him. He was like, oh, wow, you're a gun girl. I said, yes, I am. And that's all I said. I left it at that. And so then fast forward back to the car. I said, yeah, you're moving too fast for me. I don't do all this. He was like, well, what's the slowdown? He said, are you not feeling me, or is this a one-way street? I said, it's definitely a one-way street. I said, I'm very attracted to you and all of that. I said, but, you know, I just met you maybe 2 hours ago. Cool it, you know. I'm not for the jumping in the bed and we finna go and do all this and that. I don't know what they do in the UK, but we don't do that. I don't do all that you're trying to do. I said, so let's pour some ice on this and chill. He just looked like he was finna go to pieces. I said, do you need the money back that you paid for my lunch? Because I could gladly give it to you. I got cash right here. Oh, no. Well, you know, I said, well, all right then. Let's relax. So he was really just gunning to try to get to my house. And I'm like, dog, no, dog, you ain't coming over here. Because all I could think about was he was trying to stay hunting. No. And he had asked me about immigration papers. Sir, no, can't help you. I can tell you where you need to go and get those immigration papers from. I can help you get an attorney and all that. But you cannot stay here. I'm sorry, I just don't do the whole man staying at my house. You have your own and I have mine. If you was my man, you could spend a couple nights every now and then and stuff like that, you know, but you can't live here and I'm not living at your house. You got to put a ring on this finger. That's how I feel, you know. We already doing stuff we probably ain't got no business doing before marriage, but you just not going to be living here. And I just met this cat and he thought he was going to be all up in between and betwixt. No. So, yeah. Y'all just, I don't know. But I've had other successful dates. And I'll leave it at that. So, we'll see what happens next. I probably won't update you guys because I like to keep things that are good to myself. I don't ever share those things. I bet y'all, you be like, girl, you be going on all these bad days. Do anything good happen? Yes. And I keep those things to myself. So I'm a firm believer in keeping private things private. So, but the funny things, I love to share those. The stupid stuff, y'all gonna hear all of that. So anyways, y'all, I just want to tell y'all that little quick thing. I'm gonna get out of here and let y'all go. I love you. Whatever you're doing, be good or be good at it. And I'll see you guys next time.